Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server with me, Zedaph. Hope you are doing very well today. Today we are going to be having a bit of a different episode. I am currently away in America visiting Tango Tech, one of the other hermits on the server, having some cool fun, I hope. I don't know, I'm not actually there right now. I'm very confused about what's going on. Am I here? Am I there? I just don't know. But today we are going to be having a bit of a kind of base tour, but with a difference. Instead of focusing on the things we've built, we are going to focus on the things that we will be building. It's going to kind of be a bit of a what will happen in the future of this series kind of tour, and that will hopefully allow you to get excited about some of the stuff that's going to happen, and maybe even give me some ideas that I can then incorporate into the base as well, which I think would be quite cool and quite nice. Give me ideas! No, so we're going to just kick this off right here in my crystal cave. So we currently got our storage room here made by Tango Tech. It's going to have all of the shulker boxes in like this. This is a kind of finished module. These three are currently empty. I will get rid of all chests, and that is all well and good. We then have a bulk storage area down here, which, how do I get to it? I forget. Which, again, yeah, there you go. I need to make a way to get down there nice and easily without jumping through all this poop. I need to finish all this stuff up. We've got a load of stuff from our Lake of Life farms, which we'll get to in just a moment, and then some, you know, all the bulk kind of things that you're going to get chests and chests and chests of, that I don't want to put in all the shulker boxes up there. Back here we also have our custom-made shulker box minecart delivery system, which comes in from the Lake of Life, which again we'll get to in just a bit. And basically, yeah, that's how we get all of those carrots, potatoes, and other things, all this stuff up the end here. That's how we get all of those from our Lakes of Life. Lake of Life, we've only got one of them, which is way, way over there. And we've got some few empty slots here too. So all this area needs to be cleaned and tidied up. If I can get back up there, we can see what we're going to do. So this end is not yet complete. I'm going to move the portal and the bed to somewhere else. And this side of the wall is going to be a mass input area. We're going to have chests that we can put stuff in. And I also want to be able to put down shulker boxes on top of hoppers. And have the items always trickle into our system. This is our current input chest for the whole system, as well as the bit back there. This end over here, not entirely sure what's going to be there exactly. We don't need an output system because, you know, you just take what you need out of these. So maybe some kind of shulker box something or other. I don't even know what. Like a storage system for our shulker boxes. So if we need an empty one, we come along here, grab it, and something. I don't know yet. If you got any ideas for what we can do to that wall, great. Let me know. If not, don't worry about it. In fact, I've got a book here somewhere that it described the things that I wanted to do. It's still in the caves. Lake of Life plans. Ha. That's the Lake of Life. That's nothing to do with this room here. Okay. Then we've got our brewery room over here as well, which I'm very pleased and happy with. It's pretty much done, I think. The only thing I need left to do is make all the... You can see all the dirt and all the different stone and the gravel through the glass there. I need to make that look a little bit more realistic and cavey in the behind the scenes. Same as like up there on the roof. I just want to have stone visible and none of this other ugliness. But, you know, in the actual functionality of the room, it works. It does its job, and it's pretty much finished. Kind of happy with this. That's kind of like its own done thing. Over here, we have a lovely little enchanting room, where if we want to have a 30 level enchant, we just use it like that. And if we shoot this button way up here, which I didn't miss, I missed. Which I missed. Am I missing? Hada! I was missing. Okay. The water then flows down. And now we get a enchant of 1. So we get like the lowest amount of enchant. And then when those arrows disappear in a minute, it will reset. And the waterfall will go back to being teeny tiny. And it will be a 30 enchanter thing again. Again, I think this is pretty much finished as enchanters go. Quite nice and happy to have that there. I've got a little entrance here from the Crystal Cave Ravine, which again, will probably come back into the base via this way. And then what else? Back here, we have our super smeltery, our uber smelter. Put in things to cook in here, like so. Push the button, and you put fuel in there, and then basically the things go along. It drops them all in. It puts 8 in this column, 8 in this column, 8, because that's how many things one single piece of coal can do. You can configure that to however many you want. So if you're using blaze rods, they cook 12 items. You could make the cart drop 12 items, 12 items, 12 items, and so on. Very happy. I've not seen a design like that elsewhere. There probably exists, but I've not seen it, and I made this from scratch with my own little noggin. Little is the operative word. But yeah, so that works, and then all the items flow back along and go into this chest here. I'll take some of those. Thank you very much. And that is pretty much the crystal caves so far. So what else do I want to build here? Well, like I said, I want to try and take out the bed and the portal. So I want a bedroom of some description, even if it's just a tiny little room that has a bed in. And I want a portal entrance room so that you can enter the crystal caves via the Nether in a nice way. And I was thinking probably having some kind of extension down through the floor there, and possibly, I don't know how I would do it exactly, but have like a slight staircase going down through the rock in this direction. We've got a lot of stuff kind of here, but if I can just miss that and kind of go in between there, and I don't know, I'm thinking that way we can extend the crystal caves a little bit, because yes, I want a bedroom, I want a Nether portal room, I also want a reward or an award room, so cool things like when Tango and I did the Iron Pick challenge, this was the Iron Pick we made. This was the original Hot Swap book. I got a dragon egg, and kind of achievements in Minecraft that I have objects for. I want some kind of place to celebrate that. In my single-player world ages ago, I had Zedaph is the best room. That was the name of the room, Zedaph is the best. And I had all my trophies and my presents, not presents, all my things, all my nice things all around everywhere. I'd like a room like that again. So that is the last kind of major room that I think I want in the base. Is there any other type of room that you could have? Am I missing anything out? Is there anything a base needs? Any room a base needs that I do not currently have or have mentioned in those plans? I don't know, but you'll have to let me know. Anyway, let's move on to the outside. We've got a doorbell here as well that does... Oh, it's raining. I might get an umbrella. No umbrellas in this game. Little ding-dong doorbell. Love that thing. We have our... It's not actually hooked up right now. We made this in episode 2, would you believe it, of this series. I've got a little skeleton spawner just there, and I've got a way to grab the skeletons, put them in little hidey holes back here, and yeah, I wish I could show you quite easily. I might be able to, actually, if I break this bit of glass. Can I reach that? Haha! Like that, and a skeleton would be stood there and here. I could basically attack people and kill them. I would like to get that working again if possible, and have it so that the skeletons stay there, because at the moment they would just despawn if I got any in there. I could put some name tags on them, and then maybe even I hook it up to the doorbell. That's the best idea in the world. They ring, please ring for attention and death. Just to kind of scare people away from their base. But I would like to make this entrance look a little bit more grand as well, possibly. But yeah, it's nice. It's sort of, this is what we did back in episode 1. So I kind of don't want to change things around too much. But anyway, we've got a nice little walkway up here past our old starting base, which Zed Super Cool House derelict. Warning, smells funny. It does. It does. Oh yeah, okay, let's leave out of that. It smells very funny. Nice little pathway here down to the Lake of Life. I wouldn't mind making this a little bit nicer. If you've got any ideas for how I can improve this, I want it to kind of look fairly rustic like it currently does. But maybe it's just the ceiling, actually, that needs a little bit of something. But I don't know. We've got our lovely little horsey stable over here with the Nayinator. Look at me when I'm talking about you. To you. Get your face out the wood. And long-faced Jimmy, who currently has long butt Jimmy, is what he's trying to show us. Yes. Hello, long-faced Jimmy. You're showing your name. Oh, you're looking at me now, are you? Now get your head back in that wood. We're going to breed these guys up, or guy and girl. Breed these people up, and we're going to try and get the best baby possible that can jump and run and be super-powered and have the world's most greatest robotic super horse. And this is our Lake of Life. I really wish it wasn't raining. That would be nice, but oh well. We've got our awesome little cow farm here and our pig farm, which you breed them here. The babies fall down, come up here, wait for them to grow up, and you can just slaughter them like this. Very, very cool. We've got a pumpkin and melon farm over there. We've got a wheat and carrot farm. No, carrot and potato farm over there. Sugarcane farm there. Temporary cactus. That's it. That's it, really. It's not very complete, the Lake of Life, yet. But we have got some signs up here showing what we would like to have completed. So looking through the list, we need a chicken farm. We need a sheep farm. Chicken farm can be like one of those cool automatic ones that keeps some eggs, keeps some raw chicken, keeps some cooked chicken, and keeps feathers. And it does it all automatically, and you don't have to touch a single chicken with a blade at all or anything. It just does it and provides you with the chests. That would be cool. I have made plenty of chicken orators in the past, and I would love to make the chicken orator version 3 someday. Sheep farm, you basically don't want them for their meat, you want them for their wool, so I'd need 16 different coloured sheep and stuff like that. All of these things I want to have around the Lake of Life somehow, if possible. Wheat farm we need, and beetroot. Wheat and beetroot are very, very similar. Like I've got my villager that automatically harvests those two there, in that kind of like 90-degree windows. We'll go and look over there in a second. I was thinking maybe up here on this hill we could have a window facing out that way and a window facing out that way. That is a little bit similar, because the farm, I could stack it on top maybe, but no, I think it would look cool if it was over there in a slightly different place, slightly different height. And that will be a villager that harvests wheat and beetroot. I was going to say wheatroot and beet. But it's a lot easier to do, basically. You fill their inventory with seeds of wheat and seeds of beetroot, and then they can't pick up any of the actual beetroot and wheat that lands, and then you just get a hopper minecart that goes and picks it all up. Nice and easy. We'll build that up there someday soon. Again, any ideas on how to improve those or make them even cooler, let me know. We've got the other two there. Pumpkin and melon farm we've already got. Cactus, vine, cocoa bean, and mushroom. No clues for any of those farms, but again, try and remember, I want to keep them around here if possible. So bear that in mind when we're looking around in just a sec. Netherwort, tree, chorus fruit, and we've got a sugarcane. So these are top 3 we need as well. Again, not really any clue what I'm going to do about those, but let's have a little tour around the edge of the Lake of Life here. Excuse me, squid. You belong in the sea, not in the land. You must die for your crimes. Did you? No? Okay, you're right. Just don't die then. Just get a little bit hurt. Fair enough. My legal system is diminishing. So we've got plenty of room over here. From the edge of this bit all the way over here, we've got loads and loads of room. We've got the original, to be feared, the bubble remover, the squither. Dum dum dum. I was really hoping for lightning. That would have been the most perfect lightning time right then. I want to try and include these kind of statues of various different things all the way around the edge of the Lake of Life as well. This is a little bit out of place here, but along here in a minute there's a really good place for various stuff. So yeah, up here, beetroot and wheat farm up in the top. We've got our sugarcane farm here that goes way, way, way down below. We'll go down there in a moment and see all of that. Temporary cactus farm, not exactly what we're going to have for the real one, or not exactly where it's going to be. So we've got a little bit more room here as well. This is the kind of area I wanted to kind of have the path come out and around here a little bit more, do a bit more terraforming, changing of the land, and maybe have like a nice statue path, maybe a fountain and stuff like that to walk along. Hello in there! Have you got some potatoes? Hello! Why is that potato sat on there and not going in anywhere? Can you see it? Hey! I don't even know. I think that's soundproof glass. And we've got our carrot guy over here. Need to still try and make this look a little bit more natural on top. We've got a temporary beacon up there right now, but I'd quite like that to look a little bit more natural. Around here we've got this random little mini Lake of Life, which we could do something cool with, maybe around here. Again, we've got plenty of other farms that we need to include. Some way, somehow. Careful. There's a pig. Not anymore, he fell over. No, nobody's... I mean, he didn't fall over, I killed him, I guess. This is my little building area up here that's... If I ever need a bit of flat ground to test stuff out, this is kind of where I come to do it. But again, all temporary. Leaf block that does not belong. So maybe this is where the fountain is, actually, and this is where the statues are. I don't know. I just don't know. Then around here, we have got... Oh, as you can hear... Hey! Hey now! Oh. Maybe not, then. Okay, let's walk our separate ways. He's obviously a pacifist. Let's kill him anyway, because why not? Okay, with your golden armour. He doesn't even know what's hit him. Well, he probably knows it's an arrow, but he doesn't know who hit him. Got any good stuff? Okay, nothing really, but... This is our pumpkin and melon farm. All of the pumpkin and melon and sugarcane farm, they're very much unfinished. I've got, like, I don't know, 20% of the layers done. Lots more stuff to still be completed. Hey now. Hey now. Wait. Why did I start recording this in the evening? Why didn't I wait until the day? Okay, well, they're all swimming now, so That's fine. And then we come back round to our cow and piggy farm over here, back to the beginning. Now, if I could get myself a boat, which I currently have not got, did not think this through, did I? Because we now want to head back to the main base, and I want to go a different way. So I'm just going to go and find a boat over here. Oh, and would you look at that? Wild boat discovered. Perfect. Just what I needed. Right, so I have created a little pathway to get back to the Crystal Cave that is not the walkway there. It's a different way through a ravine. Oh, I've got to say hello to these guys. This is Goose and Maverick, the very first Sky Shepherd sheep pilot people. Not really sure whether they're cargo or whether they're pilots too. I have not yet decided. Anyway, right, let's ride all the way down here if we can. Mind your head. Duck. And oh, there's the boat there. Okay, excellent. I was thinking down here, this is where we could do a mushroom farm, as it's all cavey and cool, and it's still kind of part of the Lake of Life, I guess, but let's hope this works. Oh, actually, it's not even hooked up at all, really. You've got to push this button. Come on! Do a bit of... Thank you. And push. I should have done all this in F5. It's so much cooler. And then we can go through this secret little cave entrance here that takes us all the way back to the Lake of Life. I mean, the opposite of that, the Crystal Caves. Whoa, inside of my face there. Let's get out of F5. That's the only trouble with that one. Over here where we can park up our boat, jump out, and we're back home again. That is pretty much the base area and kind of the ideas of stuff that I've still got left to do. I would very much like to still have some villager-related stuff going on, like trading and things like that. So, in fact, why did I come back here? Hang on. Let me fly out there and I'll show you my ideas on that. So, the Lake of Life here, I was hoping that either maybe over at this lake, we could have a lake of villagers, and we could have like a whole village around the edge. The only trouble is I want to protect it from the zombies from getting them, because we're going to have some cool villagers, selling really good books and stuff eventually if we can get some good trades. I want to get a villager breeder. I want to get a trade station. All that awesome, cool stuff I want to get over by this lake is the current idea. Not entirely sure, when I'm going to start that or exactly any other ideas other than the basic concept. So if you've got any thoughts of your own, again, do let me know, and hopefully we can merge brains together in a big mushy bowl, and something cool might come out of it. So I guess it's got to be far enough away from these guys that it doesn't affect them. But anyway, let's head down to the harvesting areas to show you those. Hey! That's not meant to go there. That's meant to fall all the way down the hole there and be collected, just like me now. Yeah. Okay, right. If we get down to the very bottom here, wrong way, round the edge, we have got a awesome minecart track. I'm very pleased with this. I'm hoping most of you saw the episode when I did it, but basically that way is up to the storage room up there in the Crystal Caves. The cart comes down, and it goes, first of all, because of this thing, it goes clockwise around the edge of the Lake of Life. We're directly under the Lake of Life now. We're going to do a big ring around the edge, but underground, so we can connect many, many farms up to this line. The first one that we've connected up to it is the pumpkin and the melon farm. So you go over this way and you pick up that shulker box that's getting full of pumpkins, and you bang your head a little bit just because that's what you do. It comes around here, and then it goes through the collector that is for the melons. Comes around here, and it goes along the rest. We can siphon this off, hook it up to another collector, and have the cart come back on and join. We can do quite a lot of different collection harvesty things like that. Comes around the edge here to either the carrot or the potato one. Can't remember. They're being collected in there. Can we see any built up? Not yet. We haven't got that many that have built up. What about this one? I feel like one of them must have any, please. Just don't make me look stupid. Oh, it made me look stupid. Okay. So they go through these collectors this way. And these collectors are pretty cool because when you travel through them from front to back, so when you travel, like this direction along it, you will collect the shulker box. And if you travel through it this way, going the opposite way, you will actually deposit a shulker box. So I quite like that system because we're going to utilize that fact in just a minute. But we'll carry on going around the edge of the collector train track thingy, and we come to the sugarcane collection system. Again, this is like a module, so it's exactly the same no matter what. Yes! Great, this has got some backup, so I'm not crazy. I'm actually telling the truth, and I can prove it. It's a bit of a parkoury thing up around here. Get in there. I don't want you. And it comes back around to the very beginning, and because of this little trickery system here, it now goes off to the storage area for all of the stuff, which we'll go to now, and it'll also send an empty shulker cart chest thingy. It's not empty, it's full of empty shulker boxes. It will come back, and it will go anti-clockwise around the Lake of Life to deposit empty ones, ready to be filled with more lovely goodness. Is there a quicker way for me to get up here? Probably. Okay, and it comes all the way back to the top to where we just saw a moment ago. This is kind of like a start and stop point for things. You've got nothing in you, is that the correct thing to have? I can't remember anymore. I think it still works. To back here where we deposit all of those shulker boxes full of goodies, and they join into the system. We go through Tango's awesome sorting system first, and then any items remnants go along here, merge with the harvested things into the bulk storage system over here, where it's its final resting place, which I'm guessing... Why do we have loads of stone? This stone chest is full. That kind of makes sense. Okay, well, I need to make plenty more stone chests down here, which not last episode, the episode before last, Tango pranked us with a bajillion chests all in our base. So we now have plenty, so I'll have to expand that down. But yeah, we need to kind of have a buffer chest at the end here that is for junk, and maybe it lets us know when that buffer chest has something in it. So if it manages to go through the whole sorting system and the whole bulk storage system, it will end up in the chest, and then we'll go, huh? What on earth is that? And we can go and check it out, and if it's rubbish, we can throw it. If not, we can keep it. So that might be a cool little project to make a light detecting thing that a touch of a button, you can destroy anything in it, or you can get it or something. I don't really know. But that is pretty much the base in a nutshell, and my rough plans for what I want to do with it. Moving on to the Nether real quickly. Basically, we're all still waiting for the real Nether hub that Iskall is making to be completed, so can't really do anything here now, but I would like to one day dabble in maybe ghast farms of some kind, or what are the other things? Magma block people, or blazy faces, something to do with any of those, or with a farm of skelly farms. Something like that I would like to dabble with one day, but that is not my speciality. But that has never stopped me before from getting my nose into various projects, just because I might be a little bit dumb about it. And finally, we have the gaming district, where some very strange people like to live. You, my friend, I will never get over how odd you look, and I don't think I ever should. I should not turn my back to you either. Goodness knows what you'll do. So yes, the gaming district where all the servers, games, and fun things are going to get built. Currently very underdeveloped, and I've kind of taken responsibility for developing this place. So in the future, I really do want to try and get this place looking cool, doing a lot of awesome stuff. The green rings are temporary. This is going to be some kind of central building-y hub thing for the gaming district, where all sorts of stuff's going to go. So this is going to be a big multi-episode project. This thing here, hopefully we can bring some Zedaphplays cool strangeness to it, and that should work out well. But we've got a few things. We've got the awesome circus tent, which I would like a game to actually be in there one day, but right now it's just really nice and aesthetical. We've got the hot swap challenge, little foyer lobby thingy. We've got Joe Hills' Red Cow game, which is just a good source of red cow, to be honest with you right now. Tango's Chorus Chaos game, which is awesome, very, very cool over there. And, of course, is that sheep looking at me down here, the one, the only game show in the world. Well, not in the world, right here on the server, but this is going to get a little bit more loving very soon. We're going to have some other game shows of this with some different hermits. I know a lot of other people have expressed interest, so I'm sure that will happen very, very soon. But yeah, other than that, this plane's looking pretty blank. It's looking a bit boring. I kind of don't want it to look mushroomy. I want it to look more generic theme parky, and yeah, there's lots of stuff I need to do. I think if I start laying out some pathing, and I wanted to do a little monorail that goes all the way around the park and stuff, I reckon that will start drawing some other people to building some games here. But you know, until there are some other games, it's a bit difficult to kind of develop this area, because I really want to try and make this place nice and cozy. I want to try and have games intertwined. I don't just want it to be a big grid with game here, game here, game here, like that, and paths in between. I want things to be intertwined. So if I do make a monorail, it will kind of, maybe loop a few times around Tango's Chorus Chaos game. Somebody else, if they wanted to, they could build like some sort of Ferris, I don't know, anything on top of Is That Sheep Looking at Me if they wanted to. They could have something that sticks out. I don't know. I want games to use all the space nice and properly, and I'm going to try and have pathing and monorails that interweave all of the games and stuff, as well as have a load of decorational stuff like what else could you have? A toffee apple stall and maybe like coconut shy. You have to throw things at coconuts. And possibly even a villager with a weird head shy stand where you have to throw things at them because they creep me out. So a lot to do here. This is probably going to be like the future projects of Zedaph. I'm really going to get my teeth sunk into this place in the near future. So that is probably the end of Hey, I'm going to go up there. Stop trying to take the high ground, you. This is my house. So that is probably the end of the tour. Sorry it was a little bit quick and rushed, but like I said, I am now in America right now, and I'm not currently here, even though it looks like I'm here, and it sounds like I'm here. Don't be fooled. I'm not. I'm actually somewhere else. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page and potentially give you the option to give me some ideas as well for things that you may want to see me interweave into the base, into the gaming district, or just another project entirely. Let me know. It's always good to hear your feedback, because secretly I found that you lot are a lot cleverer than I. Yeah, a lot cleverer. So it might be worth me using some of your ideas to make me look a little bit smarter, because I'm a big idiot pace. Look at that massive halo. I love it. Okay. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much for the support. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever you did to help this episode out. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you to my wonderful patrons who are on the screen right now. All of those names right there. Yes, Mr. Villager Cathead, look at all those beautiful names. They're beautiful, are they not? Every one of those people help to make this channel run the way it does. And I could not be more appreciative of those awesome people right there. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next time. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.